Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome, my friends. So glad you could join me. My name is Wonka. Today we're going to be playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. If you guys are still enjoying, I know you guys wanted to see more of this. I know you guys probably want a few more than one a week, and I will try to get on top of that. There's other games I want to check out and stuff. We won't get into it. I'll try and get you guys 2 a week very, very shortly. And if you like that idea, all you gotta do is tickle that like button, leave me a comment down below. As always, if you're new here or you haven't already, be sure to punch your golden ticket by hitting that subscribe button. While you're down there, why not leave your suggestion for rim, tire, paint for rims, swap ideas, anything you can think of for the vehicle that we do today or recommendations for the future. And without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy. And I think you will. How you doing, Daily? Get over on that lift over there where you belong. But stay on the ground because, whew, you look good when you're low. 2 of the lowest cars in the game right here, right in front of us. And some of the best fitment as well, gotta say. You know, toot my own horn and stuff. So, the kind people over at Red Dot, they've always been supporters of this channel and come by and help me out. Let me know what I'm missing. Help my dumb ass out, basically. Help me not be so stupid. There's ways to do the engine swap properly, and that's what we're gonna go do today. Let's go check that out. We're gonna head on over to the salon one more time, and hopefully we get lucky enough to find a stock vehicle, because most of the mods that are old and DLC stuff is not gonna be swappable, unfortunately. This is part of the game, but it is a DLC, but I think it was a pretty early DLC. So here you go, right here there is a swap options section where you could see what could be swapped in there. I'm assuming, since it's grayed out, that's not a thing. Swaptions. We got some swaptions right here, including the Coyote, which I think I still have. Can I check my inventory here? I can't. Maybe we'll get it just to put the Coyote into it. Hot Wheels. What makes this Hot Wheels? The taillights? They do kind of look like some kind of club and disco combination. Do we buy it? Do we buy it? Do we buy it for the Coyote, or do we wait and see if there's something else we could throw the Coyote? Let's buy it just because we're rolling in money. In case we don't find anything else to put the Coyote into, we'll get that, and then we'll also engine swap another car. We're just going swap nutty. Everybody gets. Oh, I have a story for you guys. So we could swap a different i4 into this one. Lame. i3's i4 turbo. We could turbo this thing. Alright, well, for now, we'll buy that, because we don't have anything else. Also, I just got the best car that we're gonna do. Awesome. Amazing car. And also, I didn't forget about the story, so don't worry, it's coming. It's come. We could swap the boss engine into this thing. That's pretty cool. Even though everything seems to be an SUV. Ooh. We could put our Crown Vic. We could put the Coyote in our Crown Vic that we already have. Alright. I got the car that's going to be taking our Coyote engine, so I'm sorry, Hot Wheels thingy-majiggered Mustang. Your engine has been stolen, and I'm going to need some or all of my money back. It's Hot Wheels, apparently. Hopefully I told the seller that. We have the mystery car that is going to be taking the Coyote engine. And we have this that we could turbo. But let's see if we could turbo or supercharge something a little bit cooler than the Spice Girl SUV. Ford GT wide body. God dang. The city skyline in the back there. Look at that shot. Put that on a thumbnail. No swaptions for that vehicle. Do we have any swaptions over here? Nope. How about this thing? So I'll swaption this thing. Hey, who do I gotta talk to order a frickin' car that I want here? Sick and tired of your bullshit selection. I'll tell you what, you have a real nice place here, but you could really use some employees. I'm like the Machine Gun Kelly of customers. I'm really angry and insulting you, but then I just throw random compliments in just to make you be like, what? Can we swap it? No. And even if we could, I mean, just no. Alright, one more try to get rid of this thing, but it really is making it difficult. One more try at the salon, one try at the car auction. If I don't find anything, I'm sorry. I believe we actually had this thing last time, so we could turbo this thing instead. Is there anything else? This thing might actually have some swaptions. Okay, not really. We can't even turbo this thing? Is there no turbo 4x4? Is that why? Oh, would you look at that? It's a demon. This time for real. But we'll find a real one. That thing doesn't have swaptions. We're not going to buy it brand new. I mean, that is a real one, but you know what I mean. We'll buy a fixer-upper. If we could turbo this, this would be the car. Right here. But since we can't, I feel like I'd rather turbo this thing than the SUV. So for the second time in 2 episodes, I'm buying a Rhino Piccolo, or whatever this thing is called. What has my life come to? Alright, so we're gonna turbocharge one car. I mean, we're putting in a whole new engine, but essentially it's gonna be another inline 4, just turbocharged. It might be an even bigger inline 4 though, because this one is the i4 DOHC AQC. We're taking away the AQC and replacing it with turbocharged. Okay, I don't know the difference. Not that crazy into engines. My engine guy is MIA. I'll have to deal with it. Instead of this, which already has a turbo. Wait, what? Wait. Whoa. i4 DOHC BFM engine is turbocharged. Or I could put in the i4 DOHC turbocharged. This one's not turbocharged, right? No, absolutely not. Good to know. We could put the AQC in here. We could take that and put it in here. But we're gonna sell this. Oh, wrong one. Sell that off for probably a loss, but whatever. Could you put that engine in here? The BFM. You could put the i4 DOHC BFM engine in here. So we'll take a look, because the BFM is turboed. Now we know that. This one obviously is also turboed. We'll see which one puts out more horsepower, because both will fit in here. I'm going to go get our other car. So we have the Crown Vic in a different garage. We have, for our future project needs, a Ford Taurus Police Interceptor. No swaptions, but, you know, still. And for today, we're swapping another police vehicle, the Ford Bronco, basically Ranger truck, if you ask me, but they're calling it a police cruiser, the 83 police cruiser. I could see it. I've seen it in movies at least. I wasn't personally around in 83 to see it. So let's move it on down to the garage, and now you could probably guess who's getting the Coyote. As long as I didn't, like, sell it. I hope I still have it. We have the i4 AQC, which I guess we took out of a different... Maybe we didn't have the Rhino Piccolo last time. What did we have last time? I don't even know. But here's the Coyote. So we'll just throw that up there for now. Look at her. Woo. Hopefully, it puts out more than whatever this thing's got. Oh yeah, we're looking at a V8 1 carb. It's only got 1 carburetor. The other V8s actually have 2. It's an old engine. Older. Which is good, because we're about to modernize this baby right here. And then we're gonna turbo this baby right here. So since we already have the engine for this thing, we'll just get this thing done real quick. Lickety split. I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna go, but I now know 100% that I could put the V8 DOHC Coyote engine into this vehicle. So, let's hope I wasn't lied to. I'm assuming I'm going to have to pop the transmission and stuff to get said engine out. And while we do that, we could talk about how, where I'm living, this is the story, there's been a new little thing that passed that's going to eliminate a thing that we have here called the emissions test, or the E-test. And for me, I have to do it every other year. to prove that my car is not polluting, and, you know, it's for older cars mainly. But once you hit a certain age, I believe it's 25 years old, your car becomes, get this, a classic. That's right. You become a classified as a classic, I guess, basically, essentially. And because of that, you can't, you don't have to take the e-test anymore. So you can just pollute everything. But now, we're going to have, as of April, which is the next time I would actually have to get an e-test, we're not going to have it. It's over. No more e-test. So basically, this is a fitting episode because engine swaps and straight pipes for all. Who wants to come? Who wants to come live here? Engine swaps and straight pipes for everyone. Always forget this step because I guess auction cars, the oil is drained. Is that a thing? Do they drain the oil in the auction cars? I don't know, but it's relaxing to watch anyways. We could also look if there's anything else that we could do to it. I just was sold as soon as I saw the lights on top, because we already got ourselves like a little mini fleet of police vehicles going. Why stop now? Alright, so the engine is officially gone. Hopefully, that's the only thing that needed to happen. No, wait, I'm stupid. Let's put, what do you mean there's no items to work with? I just took it out. Why won't it let me put that engine that I just took out back in? Something's tripping out here. Install, no items. Why? How? I just took the engine out literally 2 seconds ago. Does it say? Okay, it says right here. This is what I was going to test. 303 horsepower. Alright, we gotta make sure we know what this engine upgrade is giving us. So 303 horsepower was the V8. I guess because the swap options don't include this engine is why it won't let me put it back in? That's a problem if so. That is why. That's scary. So if you bought this vehicle and took that engine out, you would not be able to put it back in, even though it's the stock engine. That either needs to be fixed on the modder's end or probably on the developer's end. But it's an easy fix on the modder's end for sure. They could just add this engine that was stock as a swap option and it'll be fine. But realistically, I think the game should be told that whatever the car came with should obviously be eligible. But that's fine in this case. Just sucks that I didn't put it on the dyno first. But we know 303 horsepower. Let's put in the Coyote and see what we've done to this poor car. I don't think there's anything that I need to add here. It's just likely going to be underneath. I probably have to add like a transmission and a drive shaft, I would assume. Hopefully I have a custom gearbox. I believe I do. Why does it say 6? Do I have 6 of them? The Coyote in a Bronco. Now that is insane. I mean, probably maybe been done. If not, someone's going to see this and do it because this is brilliant. And I want credit. It's got to be called the Wonka swap from now on. If I'm the first one, which I doubt. I highly doubt. Or if I'm not the first one. I mean, there's been other people who weren't the first ones to name things after themselves, so why stop now, am I right? So there we go. Does it actually register? It does register that it's a Coyote in there now. Let's see how accurate these things are. So it's telling us we went from 303 horsepower to 531 horsepower. Unfortunately, I can't do a full-on like drag test and everything now because it won't let me put the old engine back in. I was gonna sit here and put the old engine back in and everything. Oh, we got to put some oil in it, but it just didn't let me. So I can't test it stock, but you have an idea. 303 horsepower. We got like a 200 and almost 30 horsepower boost. Don't know why I put a little extra oil in there. That was weird. Let's see what this old girl can do now. She's got a new heart. Gave her an old heart transplant. That new ticker's gonna get you up and running, old Bessie. Come on, punch it. She sits pretty good. It claims 531. It hits 8. Oh, that's factory engine horsepower, right? This engine has been fully tuned up. So we're actually sitting at 822 horsepower because of performance parts and stuff. Wow. And we could actually add at least one more part that I can think of to just up that number just a little bit right here. Is the fuel pump. Could also take a look at the exhaust system and potentially upgrade that. And I believe they are parts that can be upgraded as well, so that's good. Get a little bit more horsepower from the fuel pump there. I can't take these off? Oh wait, I'm in add parts. It's my fault. Middle muffler and rear muffler V8 OHV. Both of those can definitely be bought. Alright, we'll see what we gave it now. It won't be a huge increase, I don't think. But hey, I mean, that's a 2.25%. That's a 2.25%. I don't know if they stack. That's a 1.65% and a 1.65%. I didn't put the upgraded one on here. Alright, one more time we will test it out. Originating at 303 horsepower, factory, stock, bone, drive, lame, running out of adjectives to describe those type of cars and people who drive them. Idiots. Anyways, you could argue that I'm an idiot for spending the kind of money I do on my car. I'm not hating. 871 horsepower, up to a 64% gain, which is definitely more. Definitely more. It was like 50 something before. So we'll take a quick little look here, see if there's anything that I want to add body-wise, or maybe offer to you guys to suggest body-wise. We could also do rims if you want. You can now choose the rims as well as the paint that you want the rims to be. Now, some rims I'm sure won't be able to be painted in certain areas. Maybe not, maybe yes, I don't know. Like, for example, does this whole rim paint, does this stay gray the whole time? Or does just this gray piece change? Maybe the rim stays yellow the whole time. Does this chrome change? I don't know. But you can suggest the rim, you can suggest the color now. Don't forget. And you could suggest chrome or not chrome as well, if you want it to have a shiny look or not, like this one. That's chrome paint. If you don't want that, be specific. Probably have to hurry this up a little bit. Gonna try and be a little more Speedy Gonzalez. We got some options, ladies and gents. Alright, I'll just start buying, I guess. So just to kind of show you guys here, because I'm gonna personally keep the cop one for now, but as always, you can have the final say. So we got roll cage with lights. We got the actual bed covers with lights here. I'll buy one just to show you, I guess. The cop car one, I believe, is F. We got stock, etc., etc. I'll buy this one just to show you as well the difference between the ones that have this little cab piece and the one that doesn't. Alright, now you know. So we'll try and fly through this as quick as possible, but it's definitely not easy. So the other option for the doors, we have this little one with the strip here coming down the side. Now it doesn't really match anything, so I'm definitely not going to be using that one, but I thought I would just get it just to show you. And I'm not talking about matching with the color, I'm talking about that strip. The strip, like, it looks cleaner like this, I think, at least. Now that that's done, we can move on to the hood. I'm not sure which hood that was. Hopefully stock. No, both are hood B, so I don't know what the stock is, because I thought this one would be. Front end, let's take a look. There's a bunch of different front ends here for us to go through. That one is E, front end E. We got stock, I guess. We got B, which looks like a blacked out version of the stock. We got the straight bar grill, blacked out version of that. And then we got the, I don't know, I would call it like the more old school grill, I guess, with the Ford logo in the middle, which is what we are already utilizing. Just to show you, that's like the stock style, I guess. Normally, I'm a D-badge kind of guy. I kind of like the Ford one, or I also usually like the straight bar ones. But not for this truck. It's a little too modern and flashy, I think. So we'll just stick with this one. We'll stick with what came on the car. I mean, I guess I just really like the way this thing looked off the bat. Front bumpers. Now we have a bunch of options here. We were using C. The first two are just like stock style. It's either chrome or painted. Then you get the ones with the little, I don't know what you call it. It's not bull bars, but whatever those things are. Again, chrome or painted. And then you get into some more aftermarket type bumpers, which I kind of want to go for. You got option number 1, or my preferred option for one reason and one reason only. Also, if you look, I guess option number 1 has a bit of a skid plate down there. You can kind of see it. I like this one. This one I think also has a skid plate, but boy, oh boy, it's got a big old winch on the front. And that's cop power right there. It covers the Ford logo. Whoops. But, I like it. I like it. That's a cop that means business. The other one looks a little more cop-like, but this is like that one cop on the force who's just like a little bit more badass. He's got a movie about him and everything. You know what I mean? That guy. So we got a secondary trunk option besides that stock-looking one right there. We could have Ford across the back, which I personally am actually going to go for. We'll paint it after. I just like that one a little bit better. Both of them are old school, in my opinion. I just like the one with the letters. The step-up kind of rear bumper there, which is bumper C. We also have the stock style bumper in chrome or painted, and then we also have the aftermarket style bumper, which we have on the front, but I don't think it looks as good on the back as it does on the front, so we're definitely gonna go with the original one we had on here. The nice big step up there. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, take this off just to show you. So that's what you could change to. If you want the El Camino Bronco, let me know. So if we just threw the roll cage in there, that would stay off. I could also remove this window so it doesn't look as goofy. I just haven't, just because I know I'm not going to keep this right now. Or if you like any of those ones with the top roof part, you could go like that. But personally, the whole reason I bought this thing was because I love the little cop car look that it has going for it. So I'm going to keep that, and it seems to keep the windows, and that brings us to the end. So let me know, bumpers, grills, anything you want to change, and color as well we could change. I kind of am tempted to keep it like this for now.
Make sure you hit that like button, because if you guys hit the like button for me, lots of good things happen, okay? And we can grow and do giveaways and like subscribe and all that good stuff, okay? Take it easy.